This video is brought to you by Fleet Feet Sports, now in Poughkeepsie, providing running shoes, apparel, and gear, because running changes everything.
Well, here we are getting set for the Walkway Marathon, third year in a row, and we've got great weather once again. Consistency every year, it seems. The only difference is, you saw before, the 5K was college to college, from Dutchess Community College to Marist College, and that's the only difference. Normally, it would start right here on the walkway, but we've got great weather. We've got a ton of people rolling in, getting ready for this race, so let's send it over to a couple of our correspondents, and we'll first start with Rachel. We also have Brendan here today. Rachel, what do you got?
Thanks, Charlie. I'm here with Joseph Miller, who's one of the first marathon runners first in line. How do you feel about coming out today?
I feel pretty good. Just excited to be out here and get my first half marathon out of the way. Yeah, I'm here with a bunch of my teammates, so it's going to be good and fun.
Do you have any goals in mind for today?
I guess maybe like 125-ish. I mean, I'm not really here to set goals. I'm just here to have a good time and run.
Are you hoping to kind of stay in the lead? You're one of the first people in line.
Yeah, I hope to be like one of the leaders. I mean, to represent Marist track and field and to be just a good representative of the program and get our name out there.
Anything you'd like to add?
Go Red Foxes.
Let's throw it to Brendan.
Thanks, Rachel. I'm here with Maria, who just sang the national anthem. Maria, what's going through your head right now?
Well, I'm just happy that I got through the anthem. I got 2 hours of sleep. I worked very late last night, got home at 3 a.m., but I got through the anthem, so now I'm going to get through the miles.
Now, what did you focus on more, the running or the national anthem?
Actually, the anthem. I've done this every year since they started this race, and I've done the anthem since they started, and it's the one song I sing all the time, but it's the one song that makes me extremely nervous, and it gets me every time, and it's hard, but I think the anthem, I'm through that, so now I feel pretty good. I'm just going to enjoy the run, and I love this race, so I'm excited to do it.
Now, you say you love this race. What gets you through this race? Like, what keeps you going?
Well, this is where I grew up. I grew up off of Fairview Avenue. I'm going to pass. My dad will come out and high-five me, and I'll see all my old neighborhood houses and where I grew up. So it's like a little trip down memory lane for me, and I love it. I have 2 kids that graduated from Marist, so I love running through the campus, and I think this is a great race, and I'm just excited that Poughkeepsie has something like this.
Thank you, Mira. Back to you, Charlie.
Well, we are at the start line for the Walkway Marathon. All the runners lined up here getting ready to go. This is the half and the full marathon. It's supposed to get to 90 degrees today, but we don't think that it's going to hit 90 by the time these guys are done. That's good for them. Great weather once again this year. Let's see how this one goes.
Runners set. Go!
The full and half marathon was off to a good start, with runners coming from the tri-state area and internationally. Over 2,200 runners taking part in a route that would take them over the walkway and through the rail trail.
Go, Kayla!
We made our goal of over $2,000 to help the children in Haiti.
Well, Elizabeth has no sleep, no rest for like probably a month or 2 before this. Is that right?
Well, it's a big job. We have a lot of great people helping, great staff, great volunteers, great media coverage. We really appreciate it. It takes, takes a lot of people to pull this off, and everybody's done a fantastic job. I couldn't be happier.
What kind of connection do you have with the weather? Because for the last 3 years, it has been perfect, beautiful.
I am on my knees a lot.
And a sellout. You had a sellout over 2,000, what, 2,200 runners?
2,300 runners. We had to turn some folks away because at the last minute we don't have T-shirts and medals and stuff. So this is a good number. We can grow a little bit, but this is good. We handle it well. We got plenty of volunteers. We're really happy with it.
Yeah, and you had to be a little agile, and you had to kind of change things up on the fly because the walkway has some construction on the Ulster side. So no walkway for the 5K, but the college to college, people seem to love it.
People seem to love it. Dutchess Community College running to Marist is kind of similar symbolic too, because Marist is the #1 school that Dutchess Community College students come to. So it's kind of cool. The college to college run is symbolic of people getting their associates and their bachelors. So again, it's the partnerships. Look at what Marist College does for us by being here. What Dutchess County contributes. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Back to the race. Ukrainian runner Sergei Vashurin, along with fellow countryman Hussein Kamarik, led the half marathon, and Sergei finished first in his second year running the race in a time of 1:15:39.
Last year I have had full marathon. I have second place. No, 2-year half marathon. I had very pain my leg.
Yeah, probably because you ran one 2 weeks earlier.
Yeah. It's fast to run today. It's very hot today.
Yeah.
It's very full.
And then you brought a friend with you this time.
No, yes, it's athlete my sport club in Ukrainian Run Star. It's name my sport club. Yeah.
The first female finisher came by way of New York City. Kristen Gregory finished with a time of 1:31:28.
How'd it feel coming down that hill?
Hot. It felt hot.
Yeah. I mean, earlier in the morning, the 5K runners didn't get so much of the heat, but it's starting to get hotter now.
Yeah, it's a beautiful course. I ran it a couple years ago at full with my brother. It was much more shady, very comfortable. Today's hot. I actually just had a baby. I think my husband's coming up with her, so this is the first half I've run in a year.
Oh, is that right?
I ran the last one at 36 weeks. No, wait, sorry, 32 weeks.
So talk about the race itself, the course. How was it?
It's such an incredible course. The first 2.5 miles kick your butt going up to the bridge, and the bridge is so gorgeous, but today it was really sunny. And then when you hit the rail trail, it's just bliss. There's the shade, and finally you feel like you get your legs back under you. Thank you so much. It's a great course. Thank you.
All right, so I'm here with Mary Kay Verba. You run this race just about every year, right? I mean, you're an avid runner.
Well, I try to be, yeah. I was happy to do the 5K this year, and it was great. We had a good time out there, and lots of folks had a lot of good community spirit, and it's always a joy to see this many people here in Dutchess.
I was going to ask you that, as you know, as the director of tourism. I mean, this is great for you, right? I mean, this is what you want to see.
This is what we want to see. We want to see our hotels and our restaurants filled. We want to see people having a good time, so they'll go out and tell all their friends what a great place Dutchess is, and not only that, when you come here, the people are so friendly and welcoming that you just want to come and live here and bring your business here.
Give us a little glimpse of what's on the horizon for tourism.
Well, you know, we've got a busy summer ahead of us. We've got the Good Guys Car Show was this weekend. We got the Dragon Boat races coming up, so we'd like to see a lot of community members get a team together. It's a great event to come out, spend the day on the river with that. We have the bike race coming up. Not a race, it's not a race, it's a ride, the end of June with the Bike New York folks, the Hudson Valley ride. We've got a lot of crafts fairs, we've got Powerhouse Theater, we've got Summerscape up at Bard College. We have so many great theaters and dinner theaters. So, you know, people who say that there isn't much to do here, that's all they have to do is go to DutchessTourism.com and look at our calendar of events, and there's something for everybody.
Yeah. And Mary Kay Verba gets involved in everything.
Thank you so much. We appreciate all the work that you do in HVNN and how they cover everything. They're always there. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. First of all, just tell me how you like the difference in the course this year.
You know, the route, the course was a little bit more gentle starting, which was good. Got to the walkway early, which was good. But, you know, the finish is still just as difficult. It's downhill until that last darn bump in the road, and you're up and down again. But it's a good run. Good run.
How did you do personally compared to years prior?
Better than 3 years ago, but not as good as last year. But I tell you, it was hot.
Yeah.
And you know, it was nice. The walkway was early in the route.
Great race here at New York State.
But it was warm from the sun down, and it was warm from the ground up. But listen, I only started running 6 years ago. So every time I do this is an accomplishment. And this is a great event. It's community celebrating great athletes. It's a wonderful thing.
Back to the race. The full marathon was in the hands of another Marist runner, Spencer Johnson, a red-shirt senior who broke from the pack at around mile 10 and never looked back. Here he is coming to the finish line in a time of 2:39:32.
Well, Spencer Johnson just crosses the finish line in record time almost. I mean, that was fast, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'm happy with the time. I wish the heat didn't come, but what can you do?
When did the heat start to become a factor?
Probably mile 16. When I realized I had 10 miles to go, I felt my face getting hot, but there was someone handing out ice, which helped a lot. I started training in February. I redshirted my outdoor track season because I'm coming back next year for my master's, so I could use that red shirt next year. So I was student teaching, so it was hard for me to balance everything. I'd get home at 5 every day. So I've just been training hard alone almost every day, but I'm glad it paid off.
Pete Colazo is probably responsible for all your success.
Yes, I owe everything to him. He's the best coach I could ever ask for.
All right, so that will just about do it for the Walkway Marathon here at the boathouse on the river of the Hudson. Beautiful weather today. We saw some great running. We saw some great people and for some good causes as well. And everything just kind of working collectively together to make this another great event. We want to thank you for tuning into HVNN and our coverage here of the Walkway Marathon. For everybody here at HVNN, I'm Charlie Carnaccio. See you next time.